The other thing is the you notice that the shadows were really blocky. Now let me talk to you a little bit about light mapping. If I go into this, it reveals the light map grid. Now I am particularly interested in the shape of the shadows casting from these lights. So I think I'm going to change this light map scale from 16, which is default, down to 4. That's going to increase the size of my shadow memory, of this map's shadow memory, but if I'm discreet about doing this, scaling down the light map, I can get some very nice shadow effects. So if I go back to 3D textured, we're back to normal view, and let me go run map. I'm not on, this is normal mode. I go to expert mode, and then for final lighting I choose full compile final slow. Okay. Alright, here I am back in the game again. Now here are the lights with a higher light map scale. You'll notice that with just the plain light there's a nice spot effect created just by the lighting as it hits the wall. And here's the point spotlight. Something about that thing is it just seems a little bit too wide. Here's the glow aimed at the player camera. And here's the sprite again. In my opinion, and what I tend to use, is this setup. The light creates a nice cone effect on the wall just without any additional cost. Well, I don't know, this could be a good effect. Both of them, no, actually I believe the point spotlight here is a 2 entity cost, whereas a sprite is a 1 entity cost, and because this is a client side sprite, it generates no net traffic. So I think this is probably the best setup for the various costs involved. It gives a good look. I'm really not happy with the floor. The floor has to be way darker, so I'm going to address that. In fact, I'm going to also address decorating the floor, because the floor is something you have to pay attention to more in Alien Swarm levels. Yes, we don't have to worry about the ceiling, but the trade-off, I guess, is that we have to put a lot of attention into the floor.